Or sometimes I go for the bigger servers, like the 32. But that when they get full, that's just, you know, nowadays with the way the graphics and all are, it's just so difficult unless you turn everything down. And I like to have my graphic settings turned up. Save those and break them down. Make another box. That's what usually ends up happening to me when I go watching people. It makes me want to play. Yeah. So many people want to go to Bedrock. And just melt that down and make a better one. I've seen some pretty builds being on some of the servers. Seen some really nice castles done. And I'm just, you know, looking forward to see what all they can do with it come 16. May have to jump on several of the servers just to go around and look at the stuff and see what people do. Got a little bit of cobblestone. End up with any extra? Did I use it all? I think I used it all, other than what I put in to smelt to make iron things. One of the problems with some of the larger servers I was on was the people that want to get on and cheat. Have a lot of people come on with stuff that they could just fist punch and knock a wall in because they had hacked it. Sure if I had any of those in there or not. I usually have all the boxes and have everything sorted out, but I don't think I want to stay in this little building. It's just where I was holding up for the moment. trying to think of what else I need to do to get set up a little bit. Maybe I can make a bit more cobblestone frames, or maybe some. I guess I've got all the grass on me already. Make a few ramps. So usually make a little tower type thing that I can fight the zombies on, and I'll make a ramp up and where I can jump over so they don't come and get me. And that way it's easy to get back up on it if I decide to go down and try to do some melee with them. We need to make a few spikes too. It sure takes a lot. And the cat wants to come say hello. Chances are going out here and chopping a tree or two down. At least I've got a better club now if one does show up. Would like to get that spike club recipe. And that's the end. Finally getting my wellness back up a little bit. Alright, probably put some more points in the crafting whenever I get a little bit higher. Cancel that for a minute so I can get another stone axe. I can go out and chop some trees. And hope nothing comes and gets me. I'm definitely going to need the spikes to put around the tower to help out a little bit with the horde. Wow, it just got like super foggy. Actually looks very cool. I prefer a base up, but a lot of times I end up building underground just because if I'm playing on a public server, you don't know who's going to come mess with stuff, and it's harder for them to glitch themselves in, I think, if you're underground. Plus the thing about building above ground, if somebody else is on playing, you know, you could end up with zombies coming through and knocking their way through the place. I mean, without somebody meaning for it to happen, and they just come along and then they beat their way in because that chunk happens to be active with somebody in it. You know, they could be a few meters off hunting or something. Kind of like to do the above ground one though with a little bit of a moat, some spikes, and a drawbridge. When that behemoth goes in, I'll probably decide I don't like that build as well. My favorite bases have been the above ground ones, the ones I've built. I like the drawbridge they got in now. It makes it, it's nice. I don't know what happened to the double one. I know they were having some trouble with it. I guess I just completely gave up on it or something. I never could get one to place correctly. I think my favorite, wow, it really is foggy, like super foggy. I think my favorite parts are just exploring and looting, which is why I'm looking forward to